Nintendo, the company that's been delivering gaming goodness longer than most of us have been alive. They've given us more iconic and lovable characters than we can count. However, there's one huge game that hasn't received the recognition it truly deserves. Donkey Kong, once among Nintendo's most popular and successful games, has seen less frequent updates as of late. The last 3D Donkey Kong game to release was over 2 decades ago in 1999. So I'm making it my personal agenda to recreate the original Donkey Kong game, but in 3D. Now, if I'm gonna do this successfully, I need to make sure I pick the perfect game engine. That way it comes out looking really nice. So, what game engine will I be using? Minecraft. I'm gonna use Minecraft. The first thing I need to make are the barrels Donkey Kong uses to knock you off the map. My idea for this is to have minecarts run along tracks that when you collide with them, they instantly damage you. They don't do that yet. After a bit of command block work, they should just that's dead. And using this cool trick I saw from YouTuber Mysticat, we can make custom death messages. And now with the minecarts working, if we stack a bunch of minecarts on top of each other and send them hurling towards a bunch of wardens, it just obliterated them. Vroom. It's a train. For the map itself, I wanted it to have a gradual incline like the actual game. So if I use these powdered snow layers... Wait, you can't place rails on snow? Okay, if we can't do that... I thought that would look cool. If we can't do that, we can create a track like this and have the minecart run along it. And with the power of editing, we have a map. And with the map now working, we can start working on minecart spawning. My thought is to spawn a minecart in that just runs into a cactus. Actually, the smarter option would just have it despawn. Now, we also need players to be able to go up through the level. So to do that, I wrote this command that teleports you within a certain distance. And testing that out, we can see it teleports us to the level above. And with the game mechanics now in a solid state, we can begin to work on graphics. Now, I've made my fair share of texture packs, but I haven't dabbled too much into making 3D models, simply because you'll see.
Why did we make this? I stole Jumper's ears!
Drink this milk.
What? No.
So yeah, but good news for me, Google exists. So it turns out Reddit user Radical Charizard made this awesome Donkey Kong model. Our Donkey Kong model. Wait a minute, there's no download link. Oh no. And so I proceeded to meticulously model and retexture the entire warden by hand to make it look like Donkey Kong. But while you're watching this time lapse, let me tell you about the sponsor of today's video. Me. I'm the sponsor, please subscribe. Don't ask me why, but I figured the best way to test this model out for the first time in-game was to fight it as if it were the actual warden. So I'm in a deep dark city and I'm fully geared out. And all we need to do to spawn the warden is to make the shriekers go off 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Oh my goodness, it's here. What is that? It's so wonky. It's actually kind of buff as well. What? This thing actually looks so cool. Uh-oh, it sees me. We gotta go. Oh, that thing looks so cool. It turned out really well. All right, we gotta attack. Go, go. Oh my goodness, that is so much damage. What? No. Okay, hang on. We gotta actually attack this thing. Okay, we're getting in a few good hits. No. Wait, totem pop already? Go. We gotta get out of here. Okay, we're gonna try and bow it while we have the chance. Getting in a few good shots. Hurl away. Ooh, that was so close. Wait, there's 2 of them? What? No. I did not sign up for this. Gotta go. We just gotta go for it. We got no chance. Go. Yes, more damage. Go. Not a totem pop. Oh, we got one. What? So other than converting to a soprano, I'd say that fight went pretty well. But I want to talk about the blocks that make up the level. You probably saw them in the previous clip, but it's these over here. Now, these gave me quite the challenge while modeling. You see, I'm remodeling Red Wool, which is a solid block in Minecraft. And the way Minecraft renders blocks, to save time, they don't render the back faces of blocks. But since I need these to be see-through, that didn't really work for me. Instead, I had to figure out how to add 3 separate planes that were only visible from one side. Now, what does that actually mean? Well, I have no idea. Okay, so I think I've got it. You can see that in the back I have this square. And if I turn it around, now the square's on the other side of the model. This took me way too long to figure out how to do. And when we try it in game, it still doesn't even work. Because why would anything work first try? Back to the drawing board. Okay, surely it works this time. Why is it orange? So I got the back texture working, but now it's not working on the sides. So not only do I have this one model for the red wool, I have one for the right side, and I have one for the left side. And finally, after all of that, it works. But Prismatics, if you need to render behind a block, why didn't you just remodel a transparent block? finish off the map, the only thing left to do is to add the ladders that Mario can climb up. And I actually have a really creative idea for this. Inside Minecraft's texture files, there's a color index file. It shows a gradient of colors that all natural blocks in the game can choose from, depending on what biome they're in. But if I change the entire file to be this bright blue color and remodel the vine to be in a shape of a ladder, it lets us hang ladders off the side of the map. However, since we're changing the color of all the foliage blocks, that means the entire world is now blue. You know, I think you could actually play Minecraft like this. I mean, this just looks completely normal. If I were to do a let's play in this world, I don't think anybody would ever notice the difference. Okay, we have two things left to model. The first is the minecart, which I'm gonna model to make it look like a barrel. The second we haven't talked about yet, and that's gonna be a hammer. You see, in the original game, you could pick up a hammer to destroy barrels. So if I retexture the axe to make it look like a hammer, we can have the player pick it up and use it to destroy minecarts. With that being said, I think it's finally time to try this thing out. All right, let's go. First time playing is playing through it's pretty fun. Everything's looking pretty nice as well. As with most games, it has its flaws, but overall, I'd say, what? All right, we're making some progress. Okay, we got a big jump coming up here. Let's, nope. Ooh, okay, we're actually making it. We're actually going. Oh, I can see the boss. We're right there. What? Okay, you know what? Let's just... Nobody's ever gonna know. No way, we're back at the final boss again. Yes, we did it. Let's go! Okay, gameplay was pretty good. Not too easy, not too hard. 10 out of 10 stars. I mean, at this point, Nintendo's probably just wanting to hire me on the spot. So if they wanted to get in contact with me, I would say join my Discord server, because that's also where you can download this Minecraft map. And while you're in the description, you might as well hit the subscribe button. Only a small percentage of YouTube statistics, according to small percentage, subscribe, so smash if, you can always unsmash later.